What up, y'all? So here with the album review I've been waiting on. I was gonna do a smoking session episode, but I gotta roll up first. These shits is so dope, bro. Like if y'all smoke weed, to all my stoners out there, kids, if you under a certain age don't smoke, you dig what I'm saying. But if you do smoke, you off age, these are the best joints. These like the new the summer swishers. That's what my man said at the store. You know what I mean? So I bought this kind is Tropical Storm, ain't open yet, and I already used two of these. These are the Island Bass. These are so fucking good, bro. And they the mini, so you know what I mean. You ain't gotta cram a lot of weed, and it's pretty good. Where you have less paper and shit, so you get more of that weed flavor. You know what I mean? So if y'all smoke, swishers, shout out to them. I should get endorsement as much weed I smoke. But here you go, man. Album review, A$AP Rocky, At Long Last A$AP, album drop. And it was supposed to drop the upcoming week, but it dropped a week earlier. And I was like, oh shit. And I didn't even think, if you watched the video of me going to get it, I didn't think it'd actually be in Target. And the motherfucker was in Target as I walking, you know what I mean, around, because I had this plan on going to Best Buy to get it. And I go in Target like, oh shit, that's why you see the video. That shit is so real because I didn't think it was there. But I mean, he delivered on this project, you know, hands down. It has its moments where it's like, filler. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck with nobody say he got some fillers on this shit. But I mean, it was a good project. You got the way he did it, you know what I mean, as far as the emotion, the trippiness of it. I love everything about this project. And the reason why it has to go in your top 5 or top 10 or whatever, nobody expected this album to be as good as it was. You know what I mean? For a sophomore album, and he been gone for like 2 years, nobody thought it would be this good. And I kept hearing rave reviews about it, but you know how some people would be like, it's dope, it's dope. You know what I mean? Even his first album surprised the fuck out of me, because I didn't even think that was dope. And I'm like, can he top that? Pause. Like, no way. And he delivered on this project. You got Joe Fox, which, if you don't know who he is, if you didn't hear an interview by now, he was a homeless man in London. He tried to give, you know, Rocky to buy one of his CDs. Rocky was like, nah, play me something. Heard what he said. It was like, yo, come out to the studio. And ever since then, he been rocking with A$AP. And now he stayed with A$AP and shit like that. He got an EP and shit dropping. But Joe Fox on there, MIA, Future on there. We got Schoolboy Q, of course. And some people say that you can't really hear him as he's rapping, but yeah, that's them. You got Kanye on there, UGK, Juicy J, James Fauntleroy, Lil Wayne, Rod Stewart, Miguel, Mark Ronson, Mos Def, Yams, and an artist by the name of Aside. But other than that, he opened it up with Holy Ghost, which is my favorite song. I listened to that shit, no bullshit, 3 times when I heard it. I was like, yo, cause my girl listened to it, she's like, I don't really rock with it, I don't really like it like that. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? As soon as I got to like track 10, I'm like, yo, you tripping. This shit is dope as fuck. You know what I mean? That's my word, dope. But the beat was crazy, kind of got that rock type feel to it. You know what I mean? Talk about the rap game, you know, religion, all type of dope shit. The hook was dope. I like the little excerpt in there. It just opened up a great way for the album. You dig? And then it go Canal Street featuring Bones. You know what I mean? Basically, from what I took from it, it's like the rap game in a sense. You know, the hustling, streets. You know, basically saying I got work for cheap as far as the industry goes. I love the eerie beat. That sample was crazy. I like his slow flow on there. That shit was dope. Number 3, Fine Wine featuring MIA and Future and Joe Fox. It was cool. It was okay. I didn't really like it. MIA was forgettable. Future is whatever. You know, Joe Fox added what he added to it. LSD, Love, Sex, and Dreams. Real dope song. To me, it represents the feel of psychedelicness, the drug, and, you know, everything he was going through as far as, you know, Yams. And it's just a chill, laid-back song. A lot of people was like, yo, it's crazy, you gotta listen to it. You know, I wanted to wait. You know, I haven't seen the video, haven't seen none of the visuals yet. Just wanted to get into the album. Definitely a dope song. Excuse Me, 3 Checks. That's my favorite fucking song. Like, I haven't actually, like, rapped to that shit. That shit is dope. It's easy to flow to. Fashion, the new him, you know, what he talking about. I definitely love the hook. I like his flow and the lyrics. Definitely dope. JD, Interlude, number 6. I thought it was okay. Nothing too special. It sets up the alley-oop for number 7, Lord Please Flacco Jody 2. It was a good banger, but it was just too short. You know what I mean? Nothing too special, but I fuck with it. Number 8, Electric Body featuring Schoolboy Q. Definitely a dope song. You know, Schoolboy did his thing. You know, they make a great mashup together, in my personal opinion, when they get on tracks together. So it's pretty badass. Number 9, Jukebox Joints featuring Joe Fox and Kanye West. This is where everybody was like, Kanye was forgettable, but I already stated in the other video, you know how I feel about Kanye verse. I fuck with the song. I love the samples. I love the second sample first. They did what they did to it, and Joe Fox added to it, which was incredible, and the lyrics were straight. Of course, I think ASAP killed Kanye, but look what Kanye started rapping at. So it is what it is. Number 10, Max B featuring Joe Fox. Definitely a crazy song. I love the sample. I love how he rapping and then he say like skip some and then it goes to the end of the record. That shit was crazy. Number 11, Far Side featuring Joe Fox, a melodramatic type beat. I love the hook. He was honest in that song, and you gotta respect a person when they honest. You know what I mean? So number 12, Wavy Bone featuring Juicy J and UGK, like kind of got the little Raekwon beat. Pimp C verse was crazy. The sample was dope. Juicy J did his thing. Bum B did his thing. You know what I mean? He had like one of the better verses to me, in my personal opinion. Number 13, West Side Highway featuring James Fauntleroy. I just love the feel of the record. The feeling, you know, great record. You know, the hook matched the beat well. It just was a good ride around song, you did. Better Things, of course, the hype behind him dissing Rita Ora. I love his flow. Everything he talked about. I love that slow down shit that he do. You know what I mean? The beat was crazy. It's definitely a dope song. M's featuring Lil Wayne. Wayne had a solid verse on there. I came from. It was crazy. I listened to that shit like 3 times. You know, he went in. ASAP did his thing as well. Good record, man. 16, Dreams Interlude. Thought it was okay. Could have left it off. 17, Every Day. I love the Rod Stewart sample. That was crazy. Miguel did his thing. Mark Ronson. You know, that shit was a great record. A lot of people really didn't fuck with it, but I thought it was pretty dope. Back Home featuring Most Def, Aside, and Yams closing the album. Most did his thing on it. God damn, that record was dope as fuck. Like, that was a dope ass record. I'm not even gonna bullshit, yo, for real. But at the end of the day, man, this was a good album. Nobody expected it to be that dope. Long Live ASAP was his debut album, man. And this shit was incredible. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. It had its moments where it was good, then it had its moments where it's like, what? You know what I mean? But I like 15 out of 18 records, production, 8.5 out of 10. Definitely, man, he goes into the top 10. Definitely one of the gooder albums of 2015. A lot of people doing lists as far as the first half of 2015. I really ain't got to do one, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all should already know what. If I did a top 5, I'm quite sure y'all, the people that watch me, can tell what my top 5 would be. So I don't feel like I got to do it. But another thing before this shit cut off, it's like paying homage and respect to people. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all know why I got into doing reviews. Shout out to Dead and Hip Hop. You know what I mean? I think that a lot of people on YouTube that was here is not here. And that's a crying shame. But the people that are here, just like if you like somebody for what they do, compliment them. Give them a shout out. You know what I mean? I don't believe in stealing. You know what I mean? Shout out to ZX. He one of the dopest, illest YouTubers that I ever see in my life because he called people on their bullshit. Real shit. ZX is dope. You know what I mean? He do sneaker reviews and all type of other shit. But he just one of them real dudes. Like, you know what I mean? He's so cool. He reminds me of like my cousin or uncle or something. Like, that's somebody I would hang with and have a beer with because he's just open and honest. But he don't like people stealing his shit either. You know what I mean? I don't like when people take an idea that somebody does and try to make it theirs. So it's like if I'm doing something, I'm doing it because it was a lane for it. You know what I mean? When I started doing certain things on my channel, people were doing it, but it wasn't in the genre I was doing it in. So I invented a lot of shit that I see a lot of people doing. It's cool to like to try to do it, but if it don't work, leave it alone. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense from one thing then something else, and it's like you get tired of seeing certain people, you know what I mean, bite your style. It's like I'm not saying that people can do whatever for if it's a random vlog or if it's a fucking CD opening or showing your collection, whatever the fuck it is, you can do it. But I'm just saying, it's like sometimes it can be over exaggerated. But when you notice certain shit, we all in YouTube, we see shit like you could have this person reviewing video games and that person doing the same shit, but they taking bite in here and there. Like I started to see that shit. It started getting on my nerves. It's like, man, just be original. If you're gonna start a channel, anybody, this is not to anybody, but if you're gonna do something, be original. I'm not the first person who did CD openings, but when I started doing YouTube videos, people wasn't buying CDs or doing hip hop. You know, it's for the new people that's on my channel. So I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just saying everything that I did on my channel from Mr. Fresh Sneakers to now, nobody was doing that. You dig what I'm saying? CDs, nobody was buying them. I was the poster boy for, oh, you still buy CDs, you whack, you lame, or you review this, you whack, you lame. So now it's cool. But when I was doing it, I was a poster boy for hate, hate, hate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get why like people do shit and it's cool. It's like, yo, I did that. Motherfuckers didn't respect it or like it, but that's cool. You know what I mean? That's why it's that editing shit that people can dibble and dabble in. And y'all can say, oh, he's bitching, he's complaining. I don't give a fuck about YouTube. But at least if you a real person and you see some fuck shit, call that motherfucker out on it. Don't praise him for biting. It's not real. That shit whack. It's fake. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I do, I'll be like, review this, review that. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to review the shit. Are you going to like it or not? They're going to do the same shit. Just because you fill a review with a bunch of big words, you ain't saying shit. That's called filler, in my personal opinion. So if I review something, get you straight to it, I've been here for a while. I shouldn't have to break down every song. I do it because I like it. I want you to know what I like. I don't have to be intricate on every little specific, you know what I mean, specific instrumentation or this, that, and the third. I don't have to do all that shit. If y'all like that type of content, go watch their channel. Y'all already know what it is when you over here. I give it straight to you, real and raw and authentic. If you don't like that shit, it is what it is. I'm not ranting. I just get tired of shit. So when y'all don't see something that y'all want to review or want me to review or something that particularly I don't talk about, blame those motherfuckers. Go start telling them motherfuckers to fuck off or stop watching they shit. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it hurts y'all because it's people that actually like this channel. And it's just like when I don't review shit, people actually get mad at it and you know what I mean? Because they don't rock with nobody else. If y'all like the real and y'all keep saying that you're the real and this and that, then stop fucking with other people that's kind of biting my shit. Shout out to everybody that I inspired to do videos. I fuck with all of y'all. I'm not talking to none of y'all. Shout out to the new subs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to day ones. It's just certain shit I don't fuck with. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers get fed up and they leave and they dip. I'm still here. You know what I mean? So separate the real from the fake. If y'all think that shit is real and my shit not, unsubscribe and go over there. If y'all think his shit fake or they shit fake and I'm real, come over here. I'm just saying, it's just reviews. We all do the same shit anyway. I just get tired of this shit where y'all think little shit is glamorous because of a video edit. That shit garbage, man. It's like, it's filler. Ain't nothing in the middle of that motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? Straight up. So call it a rant, call it what you want. But A$AP album is dope as fuck. And yeah, man, fuck that fake shit, man. Say what you want. Hide behind whatever you want to hide behind. But at the end of the day, real is real and fake is fake. Straight up. One.